Can you hear in the back way back there? Wonderful. Over here. Great. It's good to have the sound system. Good afternoon and welcome. It's so nice to see all of you. I am Scott Curtis, the administrator here at Kossuth Regional Health Center, and I have to tell you this is a day that I've been looking forward to for a very long time. I'll explain more here as the program goes along. But also let me welcome the fathers in the room. Thank you for making the time to be here on this special day of Father's Day as we celebrate the opening and dedication of this chapel space of ours. You know, when you think about why I've been looking forward to this, over the last number of years in this organization's history, there have been many very impressive additions, both of building and equipment and medical staff that we've had, much to be very excited and proud of. But this is one of those that also is meaningful to us for another reason. And it's because the approach that we take to the health care we provide at Kossuth Regional Health Center. I think Dr. Yelly, who I saw come in, will agree with me. Treating our patients is much more than just the physical aspect of the medicine and the equipment and the people that we have. It's also the holistic approach to the care that we provide. And a space like the chapel is such an important aspect of that, not only for the patients who are going through much stress, much anxiety. This can be such a calming environment for them, but also for the family members, for the community, and for the staff members that we have here as well. I'm excited to see it added for that. In my 16 years here, probably one of the most common questions that have been asked of me every time we talk about what's new at the hospital and what's yet to come. Are we going to get a chapel? How soon can we get a chapel? As you can imagine, it is one of those areas when you think about all of the needs in a hospital and a healthcare facility, when you look at all those needs, it many times gets pushed as when we get the time, the space, the money, or as they say, around to it. Much as it was back in the 70s, as the hospital was looking for needs, the difficult decision was made to take it out. As we prepared for dialysis, dialysis was in there for so many years. And of course, then when we identified the need to expand the dialysis and take it off-site, there was the space for us. And then we were able to set our sights on it and start putting together the plans to get that chapel into place. So that really is why I'm so excited. It's one of those questions I could take off the list. We know it's very important for us as we look at what the needs are for us as we really, truly treat the entire person. It's going to be an essential element of the services that we provide here at Kossuth Regional Health Center. Of course, doing something like this is not possible without the support of many. It takes a team. And I'd like to take a moment to invite or to thank and acknowledge many on that team who have made that possible. I'd like to start with our leadership. It's our Board of Trustees, dedicated, committed group of 5 people that have really overseen the development of this facility over the past years. Representing our Board of Trustees today is our Chair, Jack Munch, and also another board member, Eileen Borman, back here. If you would please acknowledge the both of them. Another key leadership group that's a part of this organization is our Foundation Board. Our Foundation Board has taken the leadership role in helping us raise the funds and manage the acknowledgement of those funds and looking to the future for us. And so many members of our Foundation Board are here. If you would please help me by standing so we can recognize you, or waving if you're already standing, please. Please thank them for us. I think that Foundation Board would acknowledge their work would not have been possible if it wasn't for the staff that helped support them. We have a wonderful executive director of the foundation, and Nancy Grangenet Beth. She's standing right over there. Please acknowledge her. I can't tell you how many presentations, promotions, information pieces that have been put out for this chapel project by her, and also her partner in crime, as she would say, Joanne Bodie back there. So thank you, Joanne. Now, designing a chapel for an organization like ours takes some careful thought and planning. We had a wonderful group of staff that helped us really think through many of the decisions and discussions that needed to be handled. And if you see Kate Mayer, who's our Director of Radiology, or Deanna Mayer, who works in our clinic, or as you walk out, if you see Joanne or Nancy, please thank them. They were our design team for this chapel. We also have a wonderful construction team. Bob Becker Construction was the one who did the work on that. But really, it's the design work that's where you see the impact and the effect of this. And there's one gentleman that has his fingerprints all over that building. And he is here with us today. If you would please join me in thanking Bob Asenius of Shive Hattery Architects, who was the principal architect on this project. Thank you. And with so many of these construction projects, there's a team of people that are just scurrying every time something comes up that needs to be done, attending to those needs or those, oops, didn't know that was behind the wall type of question. Rick Eddington is our facilities manager and supported by his maintenance team and manager, Adam Shaw. Adam's back there. I don't think Rick is here today, is he? No. Yeah. Rick is here?
I haven't seen Rick.
No, Adam is. If you would please acknowledge the entire maintenance team, including Adam. Thank you. Now, of course, it's not possible if it isn't for the donors. All of you who made this possible. One of the other most exciting things about this project is to acknowledge all of the new friends that we have made through the foundation and for this organization. Over 300 new donors that have never donated before. That is heartwarming to see. It obviously means a lot to you as it does to us as well. So we want to thank all of you that have made this possible, as well as the many people over the years who have donated to the future prospect of a chapel. And I know there's many in this room that have also been thinking and talking about that. So on behalf of us at the KRHC family, thank you for your sponsorship and support. I think that's worth a huge round of applause for all of you. Sometimes it takes that spark to get that fire burning. And for us, as we started that fundraising campaign, that spark for us was our auxiliary. Our auxiliary stepped up and said, we believe in this. We're making a $50,000 donation to get started. We have many members of our auxiliary here today, including immediate past president Elaine Hood. For all of the auxiliaries, would you please join me in thanking them? The other interesting, unique aspect of a project like this is how do you design a chapel to really be an appropriate space given the communities and the faiths that we serve. We are blessed in this area to have a wonderful ministerial association, a group of people that stay connected on a regular basis. And because of that, we were able to bring them together and help ask those questions about how do we design a space to be most appropriate. Couldn't have done it without them. A number of members of our ministerial association are in this room today. And representing them as we dedicate this facility, we've asked two members to take the program for here. So as I introduce Father Ed Gears, would you please join me in thanking the entire Ministerial Association for this area.